Last week, we had the wonderful time of teaching the School of the Cross, and let me return to one of those thoughts. What does betrayal really look like? In our text today in Luke chapter 22, beginning with verse 1, the festival of the unleavened bread, which is also called Passover, was approaching. The leading priests and teachers of the religious law were plotting how to kill Jesus, but they were afraid of the people's reaction. Then Satan entered into Judas. Judas wasn't demon-possessed, he was Satan-possessed, who was one of the 12 disciples. And he went to the leading priests and captains of the temple guard to discuss the best way to betray Jesus to them. They were delighted, and they promised to give him money. So he agreed and began looking for an opportunity to betray Jesus so that they could arrest him when the crowds weren't around. Now you say, well, Pastor, then it's not Judas's fault. It was Satan controlling him. Well, do you remember later in the garden when he came out and kissed Jesus? Satan is still inside of him. He's still possessed by Satan, but Jesus addresses him as Judas. He doesn't address Satan. He addresses him as Judas. Brothers and sisters, even when a person is possessed, there is still a free will involved. So I want you to understand what betrayal looks like in the life of Judas. Betrayal looked like having secret meetings with the enemies of Jesus. When someone is going to betray you, you're going to find that they're missing a lot. And they're often very secret meetings with people who hate you, with people who want to destroy you. Secondly, people who are going to betray you are always looking for the opportunity. They're always watching your life. They're always looking for a gotcha. They're always looking for a way to bring you down. They're always looking for some dirt to dish up to your enemies. One of the things that we saw last week is one of the accusations against Jesus concerned the tearing down of the temple and rebuilding it. And it's a complete misquote. But if you study the scriptures carefully, you see that Jesus only spoke those words to the 12 apostles. So I believe Judas not only went to betray Jesus, but as part of the betrayal, these people who paid him the 30 pieces of silver required that he show his loyalty by dishing up some dirt. We want something to accuse him with. Dish up the dirt. And so he took something and twisted it. You'll always find that people who betray are people who are dishing up dirt, taking the truth and twisting it. So they're always looking for these opportunities. Thirdly, I want you to see that betrayal looks like friendship. Look at verse 21. But here at the table, sitting among us as a friend, is the man who will betray me. Here, sitting among us as a friend. Strangers don't betray you. A person who sits among you as a friend, you treat them as a friend, but their heart is a heart of betrayal. And the last one, verse 22. For it has been determined that the Son of Man must die, but what sorrow awaits the one who betrays him. When a person betrays people who love them and have shown nothing but friendship to them, what sorrow awaits them? There's no good life ahead. The future of a person of betrayal is what sorrow awaits them. Let's you and I learn to walk in loyalty. And remember, loyalty always goes up.